Hi there, first grade. You know that if I'm here and Rashid is here, we're here to talk to you about phonics. We love phonics, Rashid and I. And so we're here to share with you a little bit about digraphs today. So I know in kindergarten you learned a ton about blends and the different sounds that blends make and how blends are used in words. But today we're going to learn something a little tricky. Digraphs can be a little sneaky and a little tricky. So we're going to take a look at some of those digraphs together. Now take a look at this digraph. So I've got my buddy Rashid here, and I needed Rashid because this digraph is in Rashid's name. So take a look at these two letters, S and H. Separately, they make two different sounds, S and H. But when we see them next to each other in a word, they make the sh sound, like you're telling a baby's sleeping, telling someone a baby's sleeping. Shh. The next one, the next digraph we're going to look at is T and H. Separately, T makes the T sound and H makes the H sound. But when these two letters show up together in a word, they some kind of magic happens, and they make the F sound. Think about the thump, thump, thump sound of a flat tire. Or think about thumb. That's always a good one. I know that when I see that TH digraph that my tongue has to go between my teeth. Okay? The next one we're going to look at is the CH digraph. So when we see C and H together, they don't make the K sound. They make the Ch sound. Think about Chuck E. Cheese. Ever been there? I have somehow avoided that. We have not been there in my family yet. I don't think my kids know that it's real. Chuck E. Cheese. That's where you're going to hear that ch, ch, CH digraph. Kind of like also when you hear choo-choo or the ch, 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 ch of a train. The next one I want to look at is WH. WH, when we see that together in a word as a digraph, it makes the sound like whoosh. Okay, say that with me. Whoosh. That's W and H together as a digraph. Now, I want to see what you notice here. And I'm going to flip through these slides really quickly. What do you notice that these digraphs have in common? Do you see it? Shout it out to me if you see it. Something these digraphs have that's the same. Yeah, they all have an H. They do. The second letter for all these digraphs is the letter H. Isn't that interesting? I wonder when we see an H next to another consonant in a word, if sometimes that makes that a digraph. We're going to have to really study it to find out. So I want to take a look at this little chart that Rashid and I made. And this is just a good reminder of what happens when these two letters get together to make a sound. And so SH, we talked about, it makes the shh sound. Like when you're telling someone to be quiet. Let's do it together. Shh. Good. All right, now the CH, that Chuck E. Cheese, also reminds us of a train going ch, 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 choo, choo. See if you can do that with me. Ch, 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 choo, choo. Good. All right, the next one is TH, and this is the one where you always have to stick your tongue between your teeth. It makes the sound, and we think about the thump, thump, thump of a flat tire. And the last one is WH, and it makes the whoosh sound of a whistle blowing air through it. Whoosh. Okay? So that's just to help you remember, and you're going to need that because guess what? Rashid left us a digraph riddle. Are you ready? Are you ready for this riddle? We've got our reminders here of the different sounds that digraphs make, and I'm going to read this riddle with you. I have oh, look at that. There's a digraph right there. I have sharp teeth. Oh, there's another digraph. Let's read that whole sentence together. I have sharp teeth. I use them to chomp and chew. Do you see those digraphs? Let's read it together. I use them to chomp and chew. I swim in the ocean. I am bigger than a goldfish. See that digraph? But I am smaller than a whale. What am I? I'm going to give you a second to think about it. I have sharp teeth. I use them to chomp and chew. I swim in the ocean. I am bigger than a goldfish, but I am smaller than a whale. You think you know what it is? Shout it out. It is shark. A shark with sharp teeth, and they can chomp and chew. They swim in the ocean. They are bigger than a goldfish, but smaller than a whale. So Rashid's first digraph riddle was shark. He left us another riddle as well. Now this time I want you to grab a pen and a piece of paper or your whiteboard and a marker. You can pause the video if you need to do that, but I'm going to give you just a moment. All right, here's the next riddle, but you're going to have to write the answer. You're going to have to write it. It's called What Am I Riddle? So let's use what we know about digraphs to read this. This is a game you can play. See that digraph? This. This is a game you can play. I am black and white. I have a king and queen. When you win, see that digraph again? Shout. Oh, here's another digraph. Checkmate. What am I? Oh, there's that sound. Listen to it again. This is a game you can play. I am black and white. I have a king and queen. When you win, shout, checkmate. What am I? I'm going to give you a second to think, and I want you to write it down on your board. And I'm going to type it on my screen. All right. You ready to tell me what it is? You can pause if you need to. All right, what is it? A game you can play. I am black and white. I have a king and queen. When you win, shout checkmate. What am I? Do you know the game? It's chess. So let's stretch that out and write it together. What makes the ch sound? I can use my digraph chart right here. The ch, choo-choo sound is C-H. Ch, eh. That sounds like the letter E. Ch, S. There we go, and it happens to have two S's. That's how it would look in a book. If you wrote just one, that's okay. Yeah, it's chess. Excellent, guys. All right, here's what you're going to do next. When you're finished with this video, you're going to go to Seesaw. Log into your Seesaw account and click on Activities. There's a lesson there today that says Digraphs. It's a very easy lesson. It's a very easy activity, but just something for you to practice. There's a little triangle button there that allows you to play the instructions, and you're going to use the drawing tool to complete the activity. And when you're all finished, you're going to hit the green check mark to send it in to your teacher. All right. Happy learning.